The sun was setting, painting skies of red. Just finished dinner, heading up to bed, when a heavy knock came on my front door frame. A man in blue who knew my name. He held his cap and had a serious face. So sorry to disturb you at your place. We're on the lookout, it's a serious case. Yesterday a cop knocked on my door. They said they were looking for a man with just one eye. I told them it would be more effective to use both eyes. It's just common sense. Just common sense. He blinked a little, shifted on his feet. Out on that quiet suburban street, a moment passed, the crickets made a sound. He stared as if my logic was profound. He cleared his throat, took out a little book, and gave me one more long and puzzled look. He said, well sir, I hadn't thought of that. Nervously, he fixed his shiny hat. Yesterday a cop knocked on my door. They said they were looking for a man with just one eye. I told them it would be more effective to use both eyes. It's just common sense. It's just common sense. The law, but I see a simple fundamental flaw in searching for a suspect with your vision half impaired. It's common sense, I thought I'd have it shared. If you wanna find your man and close the case with speed, two good eyes are what you're gonna need. He just nodded slowly and he walked away. I guess he didn't have much else to say. But if you're ever looking, take my advice. Seeing with both your eyes is twice as nice. It's just common sense. It's just common sense. Oh, wow. Wow. Just common sense. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Down by the swamp with the magnifying glass, a reptile was solving a case way too fast. He wore a fine waistcoat buttoned up on his chest, putting all the swamp critters right to the test. So if you see him prowling and looking his best, you have to ask the question that beats all the rest. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator. questioned the frog on the old lily pad about a missing firefly that made him so sad. He followed the clues from the east to the west. The gator detective was better than the rest, and all the creatures whisper, truly impressed. We know the answer to the big final test. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator.
My son was doing homework, a history report about the men who built the country, the patriotic sort. He looked up from his textbook with a furrow in his brow and asked about our family tree, so I took a little bow. I said, son, you know my name has got a presidential flair, a connection to the past beyond all compare. I told my son I was named after Thomas Jefferson. He said, but Dad, your name is Brian. I said, yeah, but I was named after him, not before. It's a matter of the timeline, nothing less or more. Face was scrunched up, trying to connect the dots. Were great-grandparents friends with him? Did they own connecting plots? I laughed and said, no, son, it's not a family tree. It's just about the simple flow of all of history. He came along much earlier, he had his day in the sun. My time to be named Brian came long after his was done. I told my son I was named after Thomas Jefferson. He said, but Dad, your name is Brian. I said, yeah, but I was named after him, not before. It's a matter of the timeline, and nothing less or more. He thought about it for a minute, then a little smile broke through. He said, so you were also named after Napoleon too, and Caesar and the dinosaurs and the invention of the wheel. I said, now you are getting it, that's the heart of the deal. I told my son I was named after Thomas Jefferson. He said, but Dad, your name is Brian. I said, yeah, but I was named after him, not before. It's a matter of the timeline, and nothing less or more. It's a matter of the timeline. Yeah, I was named after him, not before. He just beat me to it, that's all. Go on now, get back to work. Sitting at the top, looking down from the throne, had the whole wide world, called it all my own. I was the one, the only, the first in the line.
Every single star in the sky seemed to shine. The charts can all change and the seasons will turn. A simple, strange lesson I soon had to learn. A whisper, a word, and a change in the air. I looked for my title, but it wasn't there. How do you make number one disappear? You had a G and it's gone. How do you make number one disappear? You had a G and it's gone. It wasn't a battle, no epic defeat, just a little word trick on a quiet side street, like a magician who pulls a cloth from the air, leaving nothing behind but a blank, empty stare. From hero to zero, from present to past, a spell that was simple and made to last. I searched for my ranking, I looked high and low, but there's just an empty space where I used to go. How do you make number one disappear? You had a G and it's gone. How do you make number one disappear? You had a G and it's gone. It's a silly little riddle, a pun for a song where one little letter makes everything wrong. Or maybe it's right, just a new point of view, making space at the top for somebody new. So simple, so clever, it messes with your head. All the things that you worked for, the words that you said. How do you make number one disappear? You had a G and it's gone. How do you make number one disappear? You had a G and it's gone. Poof, just like that. Gone. Yeah, it's gone. At the G. Down beneath the ocean blue, a fishy student passed his test. He knew his algae A to Z, he was smarter than the rest. Why are fish so smart? They live in schools. They study currents, learn to hide and how to spell an anemone. They get straight A's in swimming class, it's plain for all the world to see. Why are fish so smart? They live in schools. They master fishy algebra and history of the sea. They get a shiny diploma, as smart as they can be. So now you know the reason why, the answer to the riddle. Why are fish so smart? They live in school. Some friends from Barcelona, one from Medellin. We
We hang out on the weekends, let the good times begin. My Spanish isn't perfect, just a word here and there, but I found a simple way to show them that I care. It's not a lengthy sentence, not a paragraph I've read. It's just one little word that sticks inside my head. I try to say mucho to my Spanish friends as much as I can. It means a lot to them. From a simple gracias to a friendship that won't end. Just a little effort, a connection to extend. I try to say mucho to my Spanish friends as much as I can. It means a lot to them. When they cook me paella or we're laughing at a show, when they teach me how to dance a rhythm soft and slow, instead of just saying thanks a lot or this is really great, I add that single word before it gets too late. I see the smile upon their face, a recognition in their eyes, a little piece of home beneath these northern skies. I try to say mucho to my Spanish friends as much as I can. It means a lot to them. From a simple gracias to a friendship that won't end. Just a little effort, a connection to extend. I try to say mucho to my Spanish friends as much as I can. It means a lot to them. Language can be a barrier, a wall that stands so tall, but kindness has a way of breaking through it all. It's more than just a word, it's a bridge from me to you, a small attempt to say I really value what you do. I try to say mucho to my Spanish friends as much as I can. It means a lot to them. From a simple gracias to a friendship that won't end. Just a little effort, a connection to extend. I try to say mucho to my Spanish friends as much as I can. It means a lot to them. Te quiero mucho, gracias. Mucho, it means a lot. But you, them.
The evening descended, the kitchen light bright. I pulled out the treasure from just last night. A pan of lasagna, a beautiful thing, but the kids at the table refused to sing its praises, its glory, its cheesy delight. They pushed back their plates with all of their might. We want chicken nuggets was their unified plea, leaving the leftover question to me. My kids refused to eat leftovers for dinner, so my wife said to just throw them out. Now I have no idea what to do with the leftovers. My wife gave a shrug, she was tired, I could see. Don't fight them on this one, just listen to me. The battle's not worth it, just dump it and go. We'll make something simple, she said, nice and slow. But my heart couldn't do it, it felt like a sin to throw it out. That sauce was a symphony, the noodles were prime. To throw it all out felt like a real crime. My kids refused to eat leftovers for dinner, so my wife said to just throw them out. Now I have no idea what to do with the leftovers. A
a culinary plight. Standing here frozen in the pale kitchen light. Ba-da-doo-dee-oo, ba-ba-ba, ba-da, ba-da-doo-dee-oo, 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 ba-ba-ba-ba. My kids refuse to eat leftovers for dinner, so my wife said to just throw them out. Now I have no idea what to do with the leftovers. Bought a ticket, walked through the gate to see the animals, couldn't wait. The lions roared, the monkeys swung, a happy wild song was sung. I saw the penguins, black and white, the slithering snakes, a fearsome sight. But one exhibit, stark and plain, stuck inside my silly brain. On a visit to the zoo, I noticed one cage with nothing but a baggot inside. It was bred in captivity, a lonely loaf, truly wild and always seen, the strangest thing I've ever seen. It was bred in captivity. I squinted hard, I looked for a sign to read the species so well defined. A rare doe creature just for us. It didn't move, it didn't bite, just sat there in the pale cage light. I wondered about its native land. Was it baked on some far-off golden sand? On a visit to the zoo, I noticed one cage with nothing but a baggot inside. It was bred in captivity, a lonely loaf, truly wild and always seen, the strangest thing I've ever seen. It was bred in captivity. Yeah, bred in captivity. Won't someone set that gluten-free? Bred in captivity, a mystery meal for you and me. captivity.
sit on my knees, let's read this jungle book. There are tigers, apes, and chimpanzees, just take a little look. Here's a cat with fancy dots, from his tail up to his head. He's trying to find a hiding spot beneath a leafy bed. He crouches low behind a tree and hopes he won't be found, but his camouflage is not the key on this jungle ground. I have a question for you too, a silly simple thought, a little riddle fun and new about this cat we've got. Oh, why can't a leopard hide? His efforts are all shot. No matter how hard that he's tried, he's stuck right in his plot. So tell me, why can't a leopard hide? He's always spotted. My son, he groaned and shook his head. Oh, Dad, that's really bad. My daughter laughed and softly said, you're such a silly dad. I tickled them and said, you see, the joke is in the word. He's covered in spots for you and me. It's clever, have you heard? He thinks he's vanished in the glade, a master of disguise, but he's always instantly betrayed right before your eyes. Oh, why can't a leopard hide? His efforts are all shot. No matter how hard that he's tried, he's stuck right in his plot. So tell me, why can't a leopard hide? He's always spotted. He could try a different place, a cave or grassy plain, but those little spots upon his face will give him away again. It's a simple joke, I know it's true, a classic dad delight made just to make you laugh, you too, and hold you warm and tight. So now you know the reason why beneath the jungle sun, why can't a leopard hide? He's always spotted.